I made my eyeshadow or eyeliner green for this video, also my nails, but I doubt you guys saw it, so I'm just gonna show you now. Please appreciate it. Let's get ethical. Ethical. Hey guys, it's your girl China and I'm back with another video, and oh my god, do you see like the quality upgrade? Finally got new camera. Well, my mom got new camera and I'm just borrowing it, and this like such a big upgrade from filming on my phone. I'm so excited to film more videos with more videos with this camera. And because it was Earth Hour recently or yesterday, depending when I post this, I wanted to post a video on ways that we can be more sustainable or make more sustainable choices. So this video is gonna be about easy ways we can implement more sustainable choices in our lives. Okay, so first up, what does being sustainable mean? So basically, an ecosystem, a lifestyle, or community that is sustainable is something that can support itself, and not only itself but also its surroundings. So there are 3 ways you can be sustainable. First is environmental protection, second is social development, and third is economic development. But of course, for this video, we are going to be focusing on environmental protection. Sustainablefriends.com describes sustainable development as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So basically, environmental sustainability means that we can produce our own water, our own food, or enjoy leisure activities, entertainment, without having to damage our future resources or damage the environment while doing so. It also means that we don't deplete any resources that we can't renew. So again, these are some easy ways that you can make more sustainable choices in your life. Also, I just want to put it out there that you don't have to do all of these things all at once. Remember that this is a journey and we all go through this journey in different paces. So don't pressure yourself, don't worry, because as long as you're trying, you are doing something. So I'm gonna use these 4 main points on how you can make more sustainable choices in your life. So they're gonna be the 4 R's, okay? So you've heard this phrase so many times: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And what's the 4th R? The 4th R is research. So I'm gonna get into each point one by one, and let's start with reduce. So first of all, we reduce. What do we reduce? We could reduce our waste. So how do we reduce our waste? First, we buy by bulk, because buying bulk reduces so much waste. Packaging from groceries and like unnecessary packaging, guys. Like, just look for zero waste groceries or where you can buy bulk products so that you reduce on all of those packaging wastes, and also buy products that don't have packaging, like naked products, so like shampoo bars or anything like that. Also, another way to reduce our waste is to bring your own reusables. Get yourself some reusable knife, fork, spoons, so cutlery, and also straws. Oh my god, straws, you guys. I'm sure you already know all about this, and all the poor turtles and ocean animals that have so much plastic in their stomachs. Also, the easiest way, oh my god, if you don't have your own water bottle, I don't know what you're doing with your life. That's like literally the easiest way so that you can stop buying those plastic water bottles and you like get to refill your water, you know, for free. You don't have to pay anymore. So there's that. Get your own reusable tumbler, water bottle. Aside from just getting water, you can get coffee in it, juice, whatever you buy. Like, say no thank you, I have my own, and they'll just use it and you're not gonna have any waste. You can also use your own cloth bags. Put in like 1 small cloth bag in the bag that you're bringing, so every time you go shopping, you don't need to use their paper bags, their plastic bags. Every time you go grocery shopping, have your own grocery bag with you so that you don't waste so much plastic. So another way, aside from just plastic, I know everyone's like, stop plastic, because it's very hard to decompose. I mean, it takes super long, but we also have to lessen our paper waste, okay? Because the paper waste also is a big thing, because so much forests are like being cut down, burned down, disappearing because of our use in palm oil, pulp, and paper. But as I said, okay, reduce waste. So we reduce our paper waste by 1, using cloth napkins instead of paper napkins. Also using scratch paper. If you've used that paper before and the back page is still black, just use it, you know. Also going paperless on your bills, on your receipts. Opt to have them emailed to you. Oh, and also tickets, guys. Keep e-tickets because a lot of events or airlines are okay with e-tickets instead of printing them out and wasting paper. You don't need to waste that much paper, so just have it on your phone or your laptop or whatever device you have. Oh, and books. Okay, I know this is a super big sacrifice to not buy like the real thing because you know the smell, the feel of it is different. I mean, I totally agree with you, but you know, let's just save paper, save the world, save the environment, and get ebooks, get a Kindle or something, you know? Taking down notes as well when you're in school or when you're at work, opt to take down notes on a laptop, on your computer, on your iPad, on your iPhone, or whatever device you have, instead of using notebooks because so much waste, you're only gonna use it once, you're gonna read it, review, then it's gone, you know? So better to just use like paperless products. So that was my first point, was to reduce waste. Second is to reduce your purchases. If you reduce your purchases, you're bound to reduce your waste. But also, what kind of purchases do we reduce? Something that's super wasteful would be takeouts and deliveries. So I suggest you reduce taking out and doing deliveries because they just use a lot of plastic, of paper, and of waste that we don't really need. So just, you know, do groceries instead, cook at home, or when you eat out, just eat out. Pro tip, so when you have things delivered, if you really want to have things delivered, you can ask them to not include cutlery or tissue or lessen the plastic that they use because they will totally do that for you, and that already saves like a lot of waste that, you know, you don't need to waste. Third, reduce. Okay, this is gonna be reduce your meat intake. I mean, so that's a very sensitive topic for a lot of people because, you know, veganism and all that. But hey, you don't have to go vegan to save the world. So basically, why people say that you have to reduce your meat intake, because the agricultural business really takes a toll on our environment. Like, it uses up a lot of land, it uses up a lot of water, and it has lots of greenhouse gas emissions. So it's really, the agricultural business is just very bad for our environment. But hey, you don't have to go vegan to save the world. You can just reduce your meat intake. A lot of people do meatless Mondays, so that's once a week with no meat. That's already such a great step. Research says that the most polluting meat is beef. So if you can cut down your beef intake by a lot, or just eat beef like once a week, twice a week, then great, you're already doing your part. Like, just reduce your meat intake. You don't, I have this friend, okay, short story, I have this friend who does like, she only eats meat like on weekends, so that already does a lot because for 5 days a week, you're just eating what, vegetables and everything, and that's already such a great accomplishment, you guys. Like, no joke, you don't have to go vegan, but of course if you do, that's so much better. It just depends on you, what you can do, what you feel comfortable with. Don't be pressured, but yes, reduce your meat intake by a little, by a lot, it's up to you. Okay, so we're done with reduce. So those were 3 things: reduce your waste, reduce your purchases, and reduce your meat intake. So the second point that I'm going to talk about is reuse. So what can we reuse? First is reuse. You can reuse your old paper, especially those that you just printed on one side or wrote on one side. Use the other side, you know, so that it just saves instead of using like one whole new piece of paper. Second, reuse packaging. So we always get packaging from the groceries or from takeout and everything, you know, those plastic Tupperwares or those glass jars. You can totally reuse them, use them at home. Don't just throw them out because it's such a waste. You can use them to store food, to store crafts, to store pens, to store more food. But you know, you get the point. You can totally use them for anything, so just reuse them and don't throw them out because it's gonna be such a waste if you do. So third would be reusing your gift packaging. So, you know, okay, can I just say, packaging, wrapping paper, it's such a freaking waste. We like unwrap our gift, then throw away the paper. Like, it was just a one-time use and it's just so wasteful. So what you can do is unwrap your gift neatly and then just reuse the paper, like the wrapping paper, or sometimes gifts come in paper bags or plastic bags. Reuse those because you just keep them and then you can just use it instead of buying new ones, because again, it's so wasteful just to throw it away after it's been used once. So reuse, reuse, reuse. So that's it for my reuse. Those are 3 things, 3 very easy things that you can reuse. So I'm done with reduce, reuse, and third we go on to recycle. Third would be to recycle. So how do we recycle? First of all, we segregate our trash, okay? This is such a hassle, but it helps so much. So what you can do is you segregate all of your recyclables, and when you segregate your recyclables, don't forget to rinse them out, because when one recyclable is contaminated, then it has like the possibility of contaminating a whole like load of recyclables. So better to like rinse them out before you segregate it, I guess. And also you should learn where you can put all of your recyclables. There should be collection points in each of your areas and where you can put your recyclables. Here in Singapore, there are these blue bins. I'm gonna insert a photo here. So each of these blue bins are available in each area. I'm not sure about condos, but each HDB has one of these. So walk around your vicinity, make sure to find this blue bin and put all of your recyclables in it so that we can recycle. Number 2, so clothes. Where do we put our old clothes? A way to use your old clothes is you can donate them. I'm gonna put like links down below where you can donate your clothes. And also number 2, you can sell them. Sell them on secondhand like stores like Refash or Carousel, so that other people can buy it and they don't have to buy from these big fast fashion corporations. And also third, you can donate all of your old clothes that you don't want to sell or donate. What? You can give all of your old clothes that you don't want to sell or donate to some textile, what do you call it? Textile recycling bins. I know that H&M, like each H&M store has this textile recycling bin. It's usually found by the counters. That's where you can put all of your old clothes and they're just gonna recycle it for you. I'll also link down below where else you can find all of these textile recycling bins. So another way we could recycle is to get rid of our e-waste properly. I'm sure that everyone just has their old phones or their old batteries and everything lying around somewhere in their house, but get all of them, collect all of them and put it where you can get rid of them properly, because you're not just supposed to put them in the trash. There are different programs, centers and services where you can give all of these old phones, gadgets away so that they can get rid of them properly. So I'm gonna link some of them below. The ones I'm gonna link below are only for Singapore, so if you're in a different area, then maybe you can do your own research on where you can get rid of your old gadgets. So yes. So we are done with the 3 main things: reduce, reuse, recycle. You've heard all of these things so many times, but let me introduce to you another R. And the last R would be research. I think that this is actually the most important out of the 4, because without research, then, you know, how do you educate yourself about all of these things? It's important to always educate yourself about all of the ways you can help the environment, because once you educate yourself, once you learn about like a new piece of information and you believe that it's true, then you go all out, you go all the way and just explore this new information. You go out of your way to learn everything about it. Like for me, for example, when I learned that what the agricultural business does to the environment, I did so much research on it that, oh my gosh, like my mind, you know? But like, it's just like my eyes were open and you just want to learn more about it. So educate yourself, you guys. Do some research. So yes, research. You can research about all of the zero waste groceries in your area, where you can recycle, like where the recycling points, collection points are. And you can also research about all the different ways, like fast fashion, the agricultural business, e-waste, energy. Oh, that's another thing, like energy waste, light pollution. Light waste. So light. But if you're like not the type of person that's like that likes doing research or reading things, another very helpful type of research is watching documentaries. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 different documentaries that will help you know more about what's harming our environment. So first documentary that I suggest you guys watch is Cowspiracy. This talks about the agricultural business and how it's taking such a big toll on our environment. And don't worry, it doesn't show any gruesome chickens being killed kind of stuff. It just talks about how eating meat and raising all of these animals affect our environment. Second documentary is Fed Up, which talks about the whole supermarket business, groceries, and why we should do like zero waste or bulk buying. So the third documentary would be True Cost. This one talks about fast fashion and how big brands, big fashion brands just keep coming up with different clothes here and there, and it's actually very, very wasteful and bad for our environment. So aside from these documentaries, there are also lots of TEDx videos about being sustainable, how we can help our environment, being a vegan, and I'm gonna link all of like my favorite TEDx videos down below. So there you guys have it. Those are my 4 tips: reduce, reuse, recycle, and research. So those are my tips for how you can make more sustainable choices in your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you, and I hope you continue making the conscious effort and conscious choice to helping our environment, to living a more sustainable life. And remember that it's not about giving everything up all at once, but this journey is just supposed to be slow and steady. So I'm here for you. If you need any help, you can contact me. You can message me on Instagram, or you can comment down below. I'm gonna leave my Instagram handle over here. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you like this video, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. If you want to see more videos like this, tell me so I can make more. Actually, I will be making more even if you don't want to see. But yeah, see you guys next time. See you in my next video. I love you guys so much, and bye. Just like